Hi, it's Nico. So I was talking to one of my students the other day about things that happen that make it difficult for him to read. And he told me about this phenomenon when he's solving tsumego, and I thought it was interesting and sort of filed it away as a case study about him. And then I was solving tsumego yesterday and noticed the exact same thing happen to me. So in the top right, we have a sort of an example tsumego. This is exactly the one where this happened. And it's an easy problem. It's not difficult. This is 7 spaces. So since it's going to be 7 spaces, there is no killing shape here. So the only way this could possibly be killed or get into any kind of trouble is because this is not connected, right? So the way white's going to exploit this connection is by forcing black to connect there, which means you can sort of imagine black has this shape and you say, okay, well, what move from white would make sense here? And it's obviously going to be one of these two, right? So when we get to this point, we can easily discard this one by black playing here. That makes 2 eyes. So this is the correct solution. And black can play here, 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 and this is ko. Now, I saw this tsumego, immediately recognized this was the right move, and played it through the end and got it right. And you'll say, well, how is this a bad habit? How could you possibly be doing something wrong if you got this tsumego right on your first try immediately? And the answer is that when I played this first move, I just sort of knew that that was the right shape point and played it. And I didn't even realize that it was going to be ko. I just said this has to be the move and played it and went through and didn't realize it was going to be ko until I'd already started adding moves to the board. And what happened is that I have the shape intuition and just the knowledge of the shape. I could have solved this without intuition, just with the knowledge that I've talked about, to identify that this is the way that you would kill, that you solve this tsumego, and there's really no other choice. And sort of armed with the fact that it's a tsumego and knowing that there is going to be a solution, it has to be this one. And this is the important part. I didn't read. I didn't read the tsumego to the end. It's not difficult to realize that this is going to be a ko, but I didn't do it. I just played the move that was obvious, that seemed right. And this happens to me a lot. I realize that I read part way into tsumegos, even pretty hard ones. I read far enough that I think, oh, I spotted what the theme is and what the solution's going to be, how it's going to work, and then I start just playing, instead of forcing myself to read the tsumego all the way through to the end. And this is helping the tsumego do part of its work. It's trying to teach you shapes and show you shape intuition and show you nice tsujis, but another very important aspect of tsumego is teaching you to read. And if I'm not reading them all the way through, then I'm not actually getting the full benefit from them. And this happened to my student, and I realized that it happened to me also. And if it happens to him and it happens to me, it's probably happening to more people. So this is something you should be aware about and maybe try to avoid. And that's what I have for you today. That's something I wanted to mention. Thank you for your time. That's all I have for today. I'll see you on another occasion. Bye-bye.